I've got a giant bag of JDM tackle that I won from a fundraiser, Waypoint Anglers Fly, Glenn Walker's St. Jude fundraiser. It's probably like 5+ pounds of JDM tackle. Let's check it out. And let's do cast or pass on what's in here. What am I keeping? And what am I passing on? Let's see what's in here. So let's just start by... Alright, see we got a pretty major pile of stuff here. So let's just see what we got here. First thing here, we got these little critters. The Rains Bubbling Craw. I think I'm going to put these in the cast. Rains is fairly available, easy to get. Look like they'd be a nice little Ned or a finesse big trailer. So we're going to cast those. Got these big Geek Rack 3.5-inch Bug Pea. There's just something about that color. It doesn't really vibe for me. This shape, this is going to be a pass. And if you guys disagree with any of this stuff, let me know in the comments. Some more Geek Rack here. The Bellows Shad 3.8, the elastomer version. I actually have some of these. I've bought them before, so cast. Fang Ops Realis Claw Trap. I don't know. This does not give me vibes of a swim bait that I'm going to throw anytime soon. So this is going to be a pass. Dual Realis Jerkbait in a perch pattern. Kind of holographic perch. 120 SP. That is a cast all day for me, you know. That's something we can put in the box and use. Here's a Jackal Daracoop half-ounce, like tailspin. This is not something I do. This is not something that I use much up here in Minnesota. So definitely going to pass. So the pass items, if you're wondering, are probably going to end up in a whatnot very soon. So if there's some of these that you want to grab, I'm probably going to throw these up since I got them for free. $1 starts and see what happens. All right, we got a mag draft here. 6-inch. Not sure what the color is, but I'm a fan of the mag draft. We'll cast those. That'll go in the boat. We've got a Max Squeaker Teckle Buzzbait. Cast all day on those. Used them before. I've caught some fish on it. All right, we got some Jackal Drift Fries here. 4.0 flashing bait. Definitely a cast. So far, mostly cast. All right, Depths Slender Scat 5-inch. So this is kind of their version of a thinner, longer, you know, combination of a heavy poop and a Senko style. You know, I've got so many Senkos. I don't really want to get hooked on these. Don't want to get all be needing to get these like little crackheads. So I want to put these in the pass bucket. All right, we got something a little weird here. This is the OSP MMZ Nami. It's like some kind of like weird nightcrawler bait. I am just not about that. Pass. All right, here we go. We got some dice, some field side dice, but these are some chonky dice. 26 millimeter. 2 of them in a pack. Look at that. Black color. I feel like in these bigger dice, the strands of like ratio of like strands to dice body is off. I think I'd rather just make my own. So I'm going to pass. And so if you're a fan of these, check out the Whatnots. And there'll be a link down in the description and the pinned comment on how to follow me on Whatnot. And if you haven't done it before, usually when you sign up, you get like a free $10 or $15 credit. All right, we got another kind of evergreen EG Pro Design Bow Worm Noodle, 8-inch. Again, this is another thing that's just, it looks like a Nightcrawler. You could probably Nico it or Wacky it or something, but drop shot, I'm not about it. Pass. Raid Japan Zeraganus Jr. Dappy Craw. I don't know. I've never been a super fan of these realistic looking craws, boxer style craws. I'm going to pass on those. All right, here we got Geek Rack Bellows Gill 2.8. I've got some of these. I don't throw them enough. I need more of them to keep throwing them, so cast. All right, Dual Realis Spy Bait. All new I-Class. Spin Bait 80 in shiner. Definitely, I don't catch a lot of fish. I don't fish these a lot, but I've already got a box. I can put this in. Situation arises. Cast on the spin bait. All right, we got some Fish Arrow Heavy Poop 3.6. I kind of want to try some of these, but that color for me, this Molt Craw, it's a pass. All right, here we go. Zapu Keep Clean 3/32 ounce 0-inch Wacky Plus hooks. I've used these. They work okay. I'm not a big fan of the way they mount lead to the hook for hookup purposes. And typically, if I'm going to do a weighted wacky, I will just peg a super small tungsten in front of my wacky hook. Then I don't have to carry these special hooks. So if you like these, pass. All right. NLW, Nishini Lure Works. This is not really JDM. This is like CDM, Canadian, domestic, even though it's made in China, but it's designed in Canada. Little slug-looking things, 4-inch. Again, it's not a bait. I'm sure it catches fish. You could definitely drop shot that or mojo rig it, but I don't want to get hooked on them, so they're going to go in the pass pile. Rain's umbrella wire. It's like some kind of weird, dicey tentacle thing. Again, I'm going to pass on that. All right, a couple hard baits left here. Armajoint swim bait. I saw this at the Classic in Alex Weatherall's boat. Do I keep this? I'm kind of on the fence on this one. It's got the flash boost in it. Could be a cool swim bait. I think we'll cast. Let's at least test this one. And then finally, I got a Yellow Magic. I'm a fan of the Yellow Magic. I typically like the bigger ones in a bone. But this could be a really sneaky little bait when they get on really small river minnows. And this clear bait will not show off a full profile. So I think this is going to be a cast. So in review, this is our cast pile. And there's the pass pile. So all this was won by placing a $5 donation bet on Easton Fothergill for the Bassmaster Classic. I won a cash prize plus all this tackle, so a pretty good investment on my $5 and a good investment picking Easton Fothergill. What do you guys think? If there's anything that I should absolutely keep, if there's something I should not put on Whatnot that I absolutely need to try, let me know. And if I put anything in my cast pile that is complete trash, let me know now, and we'll just get rid of it. If you like more unboxing videos like this, make sure you check out this video on the screen right here next.